Hello, it's Blue Orange 22. Today I want to talk about a news story I saw out of the UK. There has been a study that just came out that shows a 73% increase in knife crime committed by female offenders. I put the link down in the description below. Take a look. 73% increase in knife crime from female offenders, which basically means girls using knives in crimes more often. More robberies, more stabbings, etc. Now, the reason why I think this is a men's rights related story is because this is related to a decision last year made by the UK Secretary of Justice, which is sort of like the equivalent of their Supreme Court, where in England it is now a law that women automatically don't go to prison for many crimes that a man would go to prison for. There's actually two different justice systems in the UK for men and for women. A man and a woman, if they commit the same crime and they get arrested, it's actually two different legal standards applied to them. And you'll see that is the second link in the description below. You can read it. That is literally not something exaggerated, not something that's made up. That is actually now the law in the UK. Men and women have a different legal system, and the law is basically that women, if they get caught committing certain kind of crimes, they just don't have to go to prison for it. It's either community service or a fine or something else, which is completely insane when you think about it. I mean, he has two different legal systems based on what gender you are. That's pure discrimination. I mean, just imagine if it was like race. Imagine if it was like, white people don't go to jail, but black people do go to jail. Or tall people go to jail, but short people don't go to jail. Or people with blue eyes go to jail, people with green eyes don't go to jail. I mean, it's nuts. It's based on how you were born. And just imagine if it was the other way around. Imagine if it was like a man commits a crime and then a woman commits the same crime, but the law says that the man does not have to go to jail, but the woman does. Just imagine how the reaction would be. So I think it is relevant to the men's rights movement. Sometimes people say, oh, well, how come MRAs just talk about like women and feminism and women doing bad things? Well, it shows a difference in law, and it shows a double standard that exists in the law, in the legal system between the genders. And it also shows kind of what a dangerous idea it is. Some of these feminist-inspired ideas can result literally in people knowing that I can commit a violent crime and I won't go to prison for it. Or I'll go to prison for less time. I'll be treated more leniently. You'll see in that article about the decision, it says for non-serious crimes, but I'll put some other links down below where I'll actually show you that it has been applied to women who were found guilty of drunk driving and even assault, basically just not going to prison, even for those crimes, which physically hurt or risked physically hurting other people. So tell me what you think. Read the stories and leave your thoughts in the comments below.